put up a parking lot. Motel, boutique, and a swinging house spot. Don't ever seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charge the people $25 just to see them. Now don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
A nice little short interlude. I don't know if you were ready for me. Oh, I guess I.
47 seconds. Pay paradise, put up a parking lot. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot.
Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Okay, so I have one strange story to tell you. I dated Chuck Mitchell, Joni Mitchell's ex-husband.
I thought you were going to say Chuck Norris, but
No. And my family teased me unmercifully, and there's a very good reason she made him an ex. And me too. So, yes, but who knows what your claim to fame is? Chuck Mitchell. There you go. Welcome to Unity at Fort Collins, everyone. Happy Memorial Day weekend. So glad to see you. Last night, we had Sarah Rain and Dances of Universal Peace here. And what I love about what happens in this building, so they don't necessarily know what's happening now, and you don't necessarily know what was happening last night, but oh my gosh, the energy in this church is, not church, this community is so beautiful. And the folks there dancing felt like it was their home too. It didn't occur to them that they're visitors. Everybody who comes here is home. So I love that about this place. So do we have any folks who are new today that would like a welcome packet? Can you put your hand up and we'll give you one? All right. Welcome to online, folks. There's a big old community online, and so we're happy to have you. So I wave to the camera. The other thing that's funny about looking online is that it doesn't show the back. So when you're looking online, it looks like there's 6 people here. So sometime we should pan around so the people online. So if you're checking out Unity for the first time and you think, oh my gosh, there's nobody there, there actually is. Today our speaker is our own Rev Jim Yeaw. Our reader is Barbara Weimar, and our musician is Elise Wonder. Our dream team right there. So good. The prayer chaplain today is Robert Hudgens, and he'll be in the Myrtle Room. So if anybody has a desire to join in prayer, he's your guy. Council meeting today at 11:30. The team of us that dream and think and get in the weeds and all the stuff will be meeting at 11:30. Wasn't that cool last week what Nancy did with the kids? Yes. And the kids are growing up so nicely. It was just sweet, so sweet. do we have people talking about pride? Yes, so I'm not going to. No. So I'm not going to say another word because they're lining up. Come on up.
That's just Lisa's.
Now you know I can't just be simple up here. So, yes, next weekend. Let's see, we got it right. We got it right. Next weekend is Pride, Sunday, 12 to 4 at Library Park, Old Town Library, outside. We are all full on the sign-ups, so thank you. But I've already talked with Nina. Some people still want to help. Please sign up or just show up. We are going to have lots of fun, and you can bring your dog. Or if you have a dog instead, you could bring that too. It is, Saturday is the march at 3 o'clock. I finally got a time at Washington Park. And I can't remember the cross streets, but it's downtown. LaPorte? Okay. So Washington Park around LaPorte and Mason. Hey, I knew we could do it. Yeah, it does take a village. So thank you. I would like to do a little meeting with anybody that wants to problem solve or just have input in what we're going to do Pride Day. I have some ideas. Steph and I have some good ideas, but I'm going to do it Wednesday. I don't have a time. I don't have anything else, but I want to do it, and it's going to be Wednesday. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'll get in touch with you, and I won't bring Doug.
This place is totally out of hand. And Ann, I can top you. When I was 27 years old, I played blackjack with Elvis Presley in Las Vegas. And the pickup stopped when he found out I was married and had 4 kids already. So just use your imagination. Inside of here is a young chick. So I have a serious request of you this morning. Our chaplain, Megara, had knee surgery about 8 days ago. And when they were in there, they discovered she had a bone infection. She has no family in Colorado. She needs to go from her home, which is not too far from Poudre Valley Hospital, daily for 6 weeks to have antibiotic infusions. So I'm sending around a sign-up sheet, and I'm asking for names, phone numbers, and emails. And once I'm going with her Tuesday, I'm taking her for the first time, and I'm going to advocate for a certain time every day so we know how to support her. So if you think, like every Wednesday you can do it, or you can do it one Monday, if you will just put your name down here, I will be contacting you. Thank you.
Hello, friends. This is my yoga mat. You're probably wondering why do I have my yoga mat? Well, I gave an offering to the marketplace, and it was to do a pranayama yoga class. I had 2 people sign up, and it's okay, I can teach 2 because it's like a private class instead of a group. But I had 8 slots. It's on June 14th at 10. It's an hour class. It's $10. And so I'm just, if you're interested in coming, see me or see Lil. Thank you.
We have so many folks, I'm going to go fast. But the t-shirts are in that commemorate the 50th. Yep, Nina did the design. I think it came out really, really great. They're in the bookstore. Those of you that special ordered them, they're $20, as you know. Nobody prepaid, so when you pick it up, just pay Kamina. She'll be back in the bookstore. And I think that's it. Okay, thank you.
Hello, everybody. Love in Action Diving Deeper, which is a meeting we do once a month out of Love in Action, creating a time and a space, a safe place for people to talk about what's going on in the world, how they feel about it, what they think about it, how they're keeping themselves together, keeping their faith, keeping their compassion. And you're all invited. And you can give the information.
Thank you for letting me give the information. Yes. I didn't know what I was doing up here other than supporting it. I'm part of it. So anyway, please join us. It's Thursday at 6:30, and we're going to meet in the friendship room. Okay, thanks.
And real quick before, I have a bunch of shows coming up, so I have them all posted on my website, EliseWondermusic.com. I'll be playing at Horsetooth Tavern on Saturday at 11 a.m. And then Avogadro's Number, and then I have a big old Joni Mitchell thing that I'm going to be doing on June 21st at the Lyric, and a bunch more. So please, I'll do my best to post my shows, but they are on my website if you need, or Bands in Town app.
Good, thank you. We have scholarships available for Unity kids to attend camp. So if anybody would like to have a kid, grandkid, neighbor, friend attend Unity camp, there are scholarships available. Office is closed tomorrow. Daniel McVeigh's sound healing is on pause due to his work schedule. That's okay. Soul Empowerment Circle will not be meeting in June and July. We'll pick that back up in the fall, hopefully. Unity of Fort Collins supports Days for Girls as part of our outreach team. The 4th annual celebration is happening on Saturday the 31st, so there's information about that. And you can also find Unity of Fort Collins on social media, so we're into the world. Whose beautiful artwork is back there? Dolores. Is Dolores here? My goodness. Ooh, I love our art program back there. Okay, let's take a big old deep breath together. Our unity centers us in light and peace, allowing us to recognize our God within and to radiate that love to the world. Thank you.
Rows and flows of angel hair and ice cream castles in the air and feathered canyons everywhere. I looked at life that way. Now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, but clouds got in my way. I looked at life from both sides now, from up and down, and still somehow it's cloud illusions. I recall, I really don't know clouds at all. Booms and jooms and Ferris wheels, the dizzy dancing way you feel as every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at life that way. Now it's just another show. You stroke, give yourself away. I've lived in life from both sides now, give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. Dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. Now old friends are acting strange, they shake their heads, they say I've changed. Well, something's lost and something's gained in living life each day. I've lived in life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
Good morning. Well, I'll just try to stand short. There we go. So my reading today is from a little book I love. It is called The 10 Poems to Change Your Life, and it's by Roger Houston. And the poem I'll read is by Mary Oliver, the poet. And I'll be reading The Journey. It is a poem about trusting your intuition, beginning your healing, or maybe restarting it, or honoring your own personal transformations. It may mean one day, for no apparent reason, you will change the script you've written for the rules of your life. In leaving the past behind you, you walk through your fear of the unknown. It may signify a spiritual awakening or something meaningful for you and your one sweet life. Only you will know how this poem reflects the uniqueness of your own present journey. The journey. One day you finally knew what you had to do and began. Though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble, and you felt the old tug at your ankles, mend my life, each voice cried. But you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do. Though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at your very foundations, though the melancholia was terrible, leaving some things behind. It was already late enough, and a wild night, and the road was full
of fallen branches and stones, but little by little, as you left those voices behind you, the stars began to shine brightly through the sheets of the clouds surrounding you. And there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own, emerging, that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life you could save, your own. Blessings on your journey.
So you probably know the chorus to this song. So if you do, I would love to invite you to sing along with us.
Don't take a walk with your sister the moon. Let a pale light in, fill up your room. You've been living underground, eating from a can. You've been running away from what you don't understand. But she's sitting, you're sliding down. She'll be there when you hit the ground. And it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. Don't take me down with her sister in the rain. Let her talk about the things that you can't explain. To touch is to heal, to hurt is to steal. If you wanna kiss the sky, you better learn how to kneel on your knees, boy. She's a waiter, she turned the tide. She's sitting there inside the time. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, alright. She moves in mysterious ways. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Well, good morning. What a wonderful weekend. And it's so appreciated, we so appreciate your coming to join this community on this Memorial Day weekend. I'm going to share with you some thoughts about a subject that's been somewhat neglected with our Unity Centers. You know, several weeks ago I shared with you the antecedents of Unity and New Thought, where we came from, how our philosophy arose. And one of the things that we learned from that, in fact, I put in a little booklet that's available in the bookstore if you're interested in this. Well, one of the things in here is a diagram, and it shows that Unity and New Thought arose as a result of about 3 different philosophies. One is healing, one is a philosophical movement with many philosophers, and the third is positive psychology. And one of the things that's happened in our Unity movement over the years is that for some reason we seem to have dropped the emphasis on healing as a modality or healing as a tradition within the New Thought movement. You know, this subject was very important to Myrtle Fillmore. Myrtle and Charles Fillmore were the 2 founders of Unity. And Myrtle made her entire career centered around this thing of healing. But we don't talk about it a lot. So that's what I thought we'd share today, is about the background of the healing movement within the Unity framework. You could do all you want. You can avoid bad habits. You can follow your doctor's orders. You can master self-care. You can gulp down a dozen supplements. You can meditate daily, and yet there's no permanent immunity to guarantee that you will have a disease-free and disabled-free longevity. How many of you do all those things? A lot of them, but not all of them? Okay. Although the body is a brilliantly designed organism to heal itself, it can also break down. And our fragile psyches and souls might endure dark nights of the soul for reasons completely outside of our control. Sometimes we get sick in ways that are easy to cure. When we do, we would be wise to use whatever medicine that works, thanking our lucky stars that a cure exists. But sometimes we get leveled in a difficult to cure health condition that hits the limits of conventional medicine's mighty powers and leaves doctors mystified, and also us quite desperate. Being chronically or life-threatening healing illness or disabled elicits painful vulnerability. We may feel scared, we may feel impotent or helpless. These conditions also evoke shame, as a sign of weakness or even worse, spiritual inferiority. We might go into the darkest places, imagining that suffering will never end, or if it does, it might result in death. To those of us in a spiritual culture that loves ascending and rising up and staying positive and practicing optimism, this can be very scary. Many discussions that we have in our Unity classes and our services focus on offering hope. We tell you and we tell you inspiring miracle stories. Hope is a good medicine for combating despair. Hope can give us a boost that lifts us over the hump when we can't bear to walk even one more step. We talk about hope because some of us who feel hopeless do get better. But there are no guarantees. Some situations can't be relieved. It can only be borne. In the face of all of this, there might be no hope. There might be only love. There might be only love to help us avoid bearing these burdens alone. Although we can do nothing but offer our compassion to those whose situation cannot be relieved, as a spiritual leader, I often wonder, and my heart breaks when I see suffering needlessly because no one told us there might be other options after conventional medicine hits its limits. I'd like us to discover what else might ease suffering at the point where the doctor says, we've done all we can. For those who have a diagnosis or have been saddled with a disease that has no known cure, are there medicines that might pick up where the conventional medicine leaves off? Might there be tools in the world's medicine bag that serve as adjuncts to, or perhaps even replacements for, some of the conventional medical treatments that have dire side effects or are without a promise of cure? Because few mainstream doctors prescribe anything but conventional medicine to us as patients. There isn't much that's usually on an MD's radar, much less medicines from other cultures, such as traditional Chinese medicine, Tibetan medicine, indigenous healing, shamanism, or spiritual medicines, such as energy healing. Perhaps you have approached your own health care in a black and white way. Maybe you've always thought that optimal health comes only from following your doctor's orders, and now you're struggling with a physical or mental health challenge that your doctor just can't seem to solve. Perhaps you've gone some other route, avoiding doctors and drugs and surgeries altogether, and always relying on natural approaches. Yet now you're wrestling with something that your naturopath or chiropractor or acupuncturist can't seem to cure. I believe that some people suffer needlessly because they only know about or only are willing to use the kind of medicine authorized by whatever side of the conventional medicine, complementary or alternative medicine divide that they find themselves. It can be disheartening to see how much the conventional medicine camp and the alternative medicine camp demonize and diminish each other. Some doctors are skeptical of alternative methods, dismissing them as unscientific, about how it's all snake oil, and treating the people who practice or seek those treatments with delusion, derision, and contempt. On the other hand, some alternative medicine providers or people who use them fall into the anti-medicine camp, avoiding doctors at all costs, holding reality, denying anti-science beliefs. When healing happens, you might even find you don't care so much as to which camp is right. You care about easing whatever ails you, using whatever works. I'd like to show you an illustration on our screen. Courtney, there. What do you see? Two? What? A vase. Twins? A twin vase? What? Twin vases? Two faces. Two faces facing a vase. Do you see my point? Do you see my point? In the medical field, one camp says, I see two faces. What do you mean, a vase? There's no vase there. There's two faces. And the other side of the camp says, there's two faces there, not a vase. Well, that's what we do in looking at medicine. We don't see the entire picture. And we accuse each other of seeing something entirely different. Both are right, and both are wrong, because both have an incomplete view of the entire picture. And some of us approach medicine the same way. But make no mistake about it, limiting how we approach healthcare to one camp or the other can prevent us from having the best possible health outcomes, especially if you or someone you love is wrestling with a mental or physical illness. Your conventional or your alternative providers have not been able to help you with. To make ourselves miracle prone, we need to let go of seeing our health care in just black and white. The good news is that we are marvelous creations with healing abilities and resilient capabilities not fully understood by doctors or medical providers or scientists or psychologists or theologians or philosophers. There are mysteries we have yet to solve, like why some people have spontaneous remissions from incurable diseases. I've become very curious recently about the mystery of various forms of spiritual healing. That includes shamanism, energy medicine, what we might just call sacred medicine. And I ask these questions. What is it? Does it work? How might we use it alongside other medicines? How can we make wise choices about its usefulness as part of the world's medicine bag? So during the month of June, we're going to have a couple of workshops here. 2 of them are on Sunday afternoon for 3 hours. 2 of them are on during the day at 1 o'clock for an hour and a half. And one of them will be during our Sunday service on June 8th. And it's all about healing. We'll answer some of these questions, or at least try to. But we know that we make cancer cells every day, and our bodies mostly keep us cancer-free. We're exposed to infectious diseases all the time. Unless it's a novel virus, our immune systems never have accounted before, such as a coronavirus. We rarely catch these infections. Cutting-edge science even shows us that blocked coronary arteries can sometimes unblock themselves all by themselves. What happens to inhibit this natural self-healing process, allowing heart attacks to flatten us, cancers to take hold, autoimmune diseases to settle in, and infections like Lyme disease or COVID-19 to disable us? And what can we make of all the cures floating around? Are any of them real? Might we learn something that could help us become more miracle prone? I mentioned the word miracle. The Oxford English Dictionary defines a miracle as a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency. And then I read a book. That book is called Mind Over Medicine. Scientific proof that you can heal yourself. And guess what? I bumped into a lot of those same stories of healings that fit this dictionary definition of healing. They're all there. They happen. How do they happen? Why or how can we make ourselves more miracle prone? We also question whether sharing these miracle stories, like in our classes, can help us. If you or someone you love is struggling with a chronic or life-threatening illness, they might lead us to a question. Are we doing something wrong? Or are we not worthy enough or special enough to be granted our own special miracle? I want to make it explicitly clear that it's not to suggest that people who are sick or injured or suffering brought it upon themselves or aren't good enough at creating the conditions for a miracle, for a healing miracle for themselves. And yet many of our kindred human beings wind up sick because of conditions utterly beyond their control. Traumas of poverty, systemic racism, relentless oppression, and other conditions cause this. Massive traumas such as these affect not only mental but also physical healing. All this distills down to only one overriding question. What is within your power to have health, a cure, healing, and make yourself miracle prone? I give you that question again. What is within your own power to have health, a cure, healing, and make yourself miracle prone? We're going to explore some of those in the future weeks in June, because I believe that anyone can be miracle prone. I'm going to give you one answer today, though. Recovery programs, you know, the 12-step programs, might have an answer. And that answer is in their serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Think about that for a minute. To accept the things that I cannot change. The courage to change the things that I can. And not only the courage, the willingness to step out behind your self-limiting boundaries and thoughts. The courage to change the things I can. And the third part of that is the wisdom to know the difference. Here at Unity of Fort Collins, we seek to help you to do all three of those things. We also invite you and encourage you to help each other in this community with the burdens that we can neither change, nor can we ever accept. So that's the introduction to something we're going to put together and do during the month of June. And I certainly hope that many of you will be able to attend part of those sessions or all of those sessions. So thank you. God bless you.
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is everywhere. And every thought's indeed a prayer.
So we come to our time of meditation. So as you're comfortable in your seat, I'd encourage you just to put aside any thoughts, any concerns, any agendas. Make yourself comfortable in your seat. Please, next few minutes. Sit upright. And as you're comfortable, you might close your eyes. Breathe patiently and fully, yet gently and quietly, in and out, through your nose. Give yourself permission in these few minutes to really do nothing. Give yourself permission to embrace this moment of stillness. There's nothing that needs to be done. Just watch your breath. As you watch your breath with an easy, relaxed, spacious mind, place some small amount of attention on what else the mind and the body is feeling. Notice your own discomfort in simply being present, doing nothing. Notice the mind. Is it running off to the future, to a to-do list, or planning? Each time you notice, acknowledge the pull or distraction. And then with a loving presence of a compassionate individual, give your mind permission to rest. So here we are, just being, no needs, no thought. Just quietness. There's nothing except presence. The presence of life, the presence of love, the presence of a miracle. Just breathe. Breathe in the divine. Breathe in love. Breathe in joy. Breathe in peace. Breathe in all you are. So we rest in the silence, that space between all the busyness of life, the presence where the divine exists, where the divine makes itself known. So we breathe again. And breathe again. Breathe again. So we bring ourselves back to this time and place, to this very special place, this community. And so it may be. Amen.
May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide in you. May God's presence illuminate our hearts now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon you. May God's peace abide in you. May God's presence illuminate your heart now and forevermore. May the blessings of God rest upon us. May God's peace abide in us. May God's presence illuminate our hearts now and forevermore. Now and forevermore.
And so we come to that sacred time in our service where we take our love offering. So I invite you to hold it in your hands as we bless it together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
I would love to welcome Kelsey McElfresh on stage with me. Please give her a warm hand. And of course, Peter Parnag, the bass man. Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. There can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe? Somehow you will. You will when you believe. In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. Yet now I'm standing here, my heart so full I can't explain, seeing faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracles when you believe. When you believe, hope is clear. It's hard to
sing the kids in if they're back there.
I even need a second after that. Kelsey just makes me cry too, and then when we're both in it together, I'm like, oh, I can do this.
Said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I said this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. With this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. On the corner of Vines and Vine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, here on the corner of Vines and Vine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh yeah, here on the corner of Vines and Vine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Just one line, so let it shine, oh let it shine.
Yeah.
We had a room full today. That was fun. Well, today was kind of, since we did so much last week, today was just a play day. And we just kind of talked about what happened last week and how we felt about it, and it was all good stuff. So,
It sure was good stuff.
it was
Yes.
good stuff. Very proud of them. So today was letting off steam and just playing. Do you guys have anything to say? We talked a little bit about what?
We made paper chains, I guess.
We made paper chains for camp, yeah.
We also talked about courage a little bit and how like there's fake courage and real courage.
How much courage it took to get up and do what you did last night.
Okay. All right. Thank you for being with us. And thank you, Elise and Barbara, for the readings, and every one of you for being here and being part of the service. So let's go ahead and circle up and let's close our service. Back me? Yeah. Okay. First of all, the prayer of protection, and then the peace song. Together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is and all is.